Hey everybody, John Malanca here with my healthy co-host, the mother of probiotics, Natasha Trenev. Hello, Natasha.
Hello, and we're here to really make people smart during the holidays. And we're giving them what the strategies for festive eating and drinking because, people don't realize that when you abuse your digestive tract, it sets your body up for a host of diseases that you can't even relate to that episodes that you had where you didn't engage in what I call positive thinking.
Well, a lot of the positive thinking I use 365 days a year when I either eat at home or especially go out and to a restaurant and I use your product pre and post meals. And so maybe talk about that. Talk about a lot of people are turned to antacid heartburn medicine. And so can you share about that and
Sure.
blockers, how they weaken your gut defense, et cetera? Oh, right. There's a topic right there.
Yeah, right. Well, first of all, we have to have strategies for festive eating and drinking. Number one, you need to prepare your body for the assault by taking at least one healthy trinity twice a day, and then have either a product we call Digestalac, if you like capsules that come in capsules, or a chewable like Gastro PH or Healthy Tummy available to take before your meal. And I ask you to make sure you chew each bite 10 times and slow down because your body will tell you when it's full. And then what I would suggest is that you do not take something like an acid blocker, a proton pump inhibitor, which actually stops the acid production, which you need in massive amounts to digest probably the huge meal that you've had. And if it doesn't break down the food in your stomach, it goes rancid and it gets dumped into your small intestine along with bad bacteria, viruses, and possibly even parasites. And that can just completely ruin your whole digestive tract. And you have no idea what it does to your immune system, to your ability to replicate the cells in your body, because you lose about 10,000 cells every minute. So it has unique and compound consequences for your indiscretion. So if you do overeat, just take more of my Gastro PH, which are wonderful strawberry flavored chewable wafers made with our Lactobacillus bulgaricus. Take our Healthy Tummy or take our Digestalac. And you can take these in any amounts you need to help you digest. What I suggest you don't do is take something that blocks the acid because then it'll encourage your stomach to dump all this undigested food into your small intestine and it literally goes rancid all the way down and has profound effect on your whole digestive tract with toxins and feeding bacteria that you don't want to feed and feeding yeast. So you are doing a host of damage, which you don't even realize, and what may have consequences a couple of years down the road when you get a disease and no medical person can tell you what the start of that disease was. So, a word to the wise is sufficient. And we're here to help you make these strategies so that you do enjoy your holiday and you don't overdrink and you don't overeat. But we also have ways to help you if you don't listen and do exactly what we're telling you not to do.
Always listen to your mother. Um,
Yeah.
you were talking about this, and can you go into the long-term effects? I know we talked about this on previous shows, but talk about the long-term effects as well. It's a lot of these pills that people take, and I have friends and family members that do it. It's just a short temporary fix. So can you talk about the long-term risks, but also
Yeah.
the Band-Aid as well?
Anytime you suppress your stomach with something, like an antacid like Tums or a proton pump inhibitor like Prilosec, actually, Zantac, which was a tablet, which is an H2 blocker, has a class action lawsuit that's been going on for years, and they allege the cause of cancer. So you can see the consequences of playing with the acid production in your stomach. So you do not want to be exposing your body to this. You want to be able to, chew your food 10 times, slow down. And if you're drinking alcohol, remember, alcohol is a substance that sterilizes. It sterilizes not only the bad, but the good bacteria. And it has a profound effect because your liver struggles to break down this substance, which is highly difficult for you to deal with. And so now you have two assaults: undigested food that's feeding bad bacteria, possibly bad yeast, and some viruses down your 27 feet of digestive tract. Now you're adding alcohol, which is another toxic substance that your body's figuring out, oh my God, what do I do with this? The poor liver is crying, help, and you're not paying attention. You're still doing this to your body. So I can hope to try to stop you, take preventive measures by taking our Healthy Trinity, our, Gastro pH, or Healthy Tummy, or Digestalac. Help your body digest the food. Don't stop digestion to get rid of the problem. It is the worst thing that you can do. And I plead with you, because people don't realize the long-term effects. What are the long-term risks? Okay, heart disease. People don't know when you stop acid production, you can have trigger heart disease, because these bacteria can actually get into your bloodstream and cause inflammation, which is really the cause of heart disease. You can have, brittle bones, because it'll stop the absorption of essential minerals like magnesium and calcium. And you need that. And also stop the absorption of B vitamins, essential B vitamins like B12, which you need actually to keep you healthy. So all of these consequences are as a result of people not using any kind of discretion in order to enjoy their holidays more, or taking things that actually help their body deal if they're going to be indiscriminate, and not, just stop the action to get rid of the problem, but then possibly have consequences 2 or 3 years down the road.
You mentioned this, and a lot of times, unfortunately for many, the holiday season brings in a lot of stress, lack of sleep, stress, anxiety, depression, and overeating, overindulgence, not only with food, but over alcohol. And so, not saying that your products are, the magic, Willy Wonka pill, but it does help. It helps with inflammation, helps with balance, helps with sleep. It helps work from the inside out. And so, can you share about, again, the benefits? I really want to hit home with this, at the benefit that you're not just someone who just popped into the probiotic world. You've been doing this for over 5 decades. Your family's been doing it for centuries. And so that's why I do say listen to your mother in a joking way, but not really, but also you being considered the mother of probiotics and a pioneer in the probiotic world. So I just want you to hit home once again for our audience.
Well, look, the reason I'm still working, and I turned a healthy 77 last November, is because there's so much misinformation in the field that I started. I started, the human area of probiotic consumption in the dietary supplement field, literally across the world. It took me 20 years to really educate people. And the misfortune is that none of these so-called probiotic products that are a multi-billion-dollar industry follows any standard. And bacteria are smarter than we are. So we only want to use the bacteria that evolved with Homo sapiens, that have a vested interest in keeping us healthy, because they love to live inside of us. You can't just throw any bacteria from the soil or yeast organisms. That is not a good strategy. And when you overeat, you need to be make certain that you're taking the right bacteria to deal with this overeating, so that the wrong bacteria and the yeast don't get this leftover food, but it's evacuated, efficiently out of your body, and also takes the stress off your liver, because our bifidobacteria, which none of them really do, survive stomach acid to make it down into your large intestine, colon, to make sure that it deals with these extra toxins that are produced by alcohol, so that they're not sent to your liver for processing. And it's going to make you feel miserable, depressed. You're going to feel anxious, because when your liver is overworked, your whole body is out of whack. So those are the consequences we need to deal with. And that's what I'm saying, that if we want to make America healthy again, we have to start with holiday eating. And I encourage you, stop eating processed food, forget about the chips, don't overindulge in alcohol, try to eat fresh meats, fresh sauteed vegetables, fresh fruits. And I encourage to do something European, that don't have your dessert right after the big meal. Wait a couple of hours and have your cup of coffee or tea with the dessert 2 or 3 hours later. Let your stomach rest, let it digest this first meal and then have it later. And then try only having that one meal that day. Don't overload your body with then eating a bag of chips or having 2 or 3 drinks at night, because your body can't deal with it. Trust me, I know, because I've been doing this for such a long time. And people don't understand that they may get an autoimmune disease. They may get other diseases. In fact, the Zantac was sued in a multi-class action lawsuit for being possibly the cause of cancers. And so there's terrible consequences to ignoring your digestive tract, which is actually the fueling station for everything that happens in your body, physically, mentally, skin-wise. So please be responsible and make sure that you enjoy your holidays, and make sure you enjoy your holidays with a Natren Precision Probiotic.
Well said. You were scaring them away about not enjoying, but I like how you ended with enjoy your holidays. Yeah. Let's do a little recap for your holiday survival guide for gut inflammation and bringing your body back to balance. You mentioned Healthy Trinity, which
Healthy Trinity, you should take at least several days, or preferably a week, 1 capsule twice a day. That's to set your stomach, make your system healthy again. And then if you overeat, take a product like Digestalac dairy-free, 1 or 2 capsules before the meal with unchilled filtered water. You can chew the Gastro pH 2 or 3 wafers before a meal and after a meal. The beauty of our products is you can take Digestalac, Gastro pH, or Healthy Tummy in any quantity you want, because it's not a drug and it's safe at any level. You take as many as you need to help the body digest the food that you just ate.
Well, my stomach, my gut is balanced because of you. So I thank you. Thank you again, Natasha. And for our audience members, remember, listen to your mother, the mother of probiotics. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Natasha, and always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for your holiday survival guide. And any of our listeners, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Natasha or anyone on our team. 866 or 877? It's 866.
866, the number 4, and then you spell out the word Natren, Natren. And we have wonderful ladies. Most of them have been with me for more than 20 years. And they're really there to help you. We offer one of those old-fashioned health food industry services where these people take your health to heart, and all they want to do is feel better. They're not trying to sell you something you don't need. And I feel very proud of that. And I'm so happy to have that. And really, I want you to enjoy your holidays, whatever you celebrate, Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's. Have a healthy, safe, and a productive one, because you can't be productive if you're not healthy.
Well said. Well said. Would you mind if I threw a holiday promo code for your listeners?
No, please do.
Let's go with Holiday 25, and you can use that on the website, natren.com, or as Natasha mentioned, please call the toll-free number and use the Holiday 25 promo code. Wishing you all a blessed, happy holiday and Merry Christmas season, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, Natasha.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.